Man, fans of the late, great Kobe Bryant are appalled right now. I feel like this is flucked up as well. I need to know from all y'all out there in YouTube world if you feel the same way, man. In the blogosphere, this is crazy. I don't know if you guys saw the news. Kobe Bryant's parents are trying to sell this ring, right? This was his first championship ring. It's up on the auction block right now, right as we speak. 14 karat gold. 40 diamonds in that thing, a beautiful ring. He got it from his first championship over the Pacers in 2000. That was the three-peat, right? That was the first of the three-peat, the trilogy. Kobe and Shaq, man, they were just on fire. They couldn't be stopped. And I guess Kobe gave that ring to his father. He gave his mom a replica, but his father, he gave the official ring to. And word is, this isn't even the first time that they did this. They did this before, I guess, attempted to do this before, to sell the ring and auction it in a package deal with some high school jerseys, really cash in on their son's success. And man, that's messed up, right? And it's so crazy too. It's like wild in life. Everything, a lot of times, a lot of the problems people have, and comment everyone out there, your experiences, life, in your own personal life, people you know, right? So much psychologically, right? Freud and all those different people, they get onto some creepy type ish. But just in general, a lot of stuff people battle with, often they say comes to your relationship with your parents, your mother and your father. And Kobe and his parents didn't seem to get along, as they tried to do that back when he was living. And Kobe was pissed. Like, you see one quote saying, hey, I bought you guys a house. And your response is, that's not good enough. Then you turn around and try to sell my shit, right? And the parents apologized, saying they regretted their actions and all that. And I guess, you know, the beef carried on. And unfortunately, right, I don't even think they made amends at the time of Kobe's death. That's reportedly, you know, we don't know everything that goes on in everyone's life, but there's hardcore journalism going on out there. And you know, everything indicates that at the time of Kobe's death, they were working on trying to make amends with each other, but I don't think that it happened. So now, some years after his passing, you hear of his parents selling the ring again. You know, this was already a thing. They admitted it. They said they regretted it before. Now he's passed away and the ring's up for sale again. What's that about? You know, I mean, our time's just hard. Even so, some might say, hey, go get on food stamps. I don't know, get a second job, whatever. That's your son. He perished in such a horrible way. This was already a thing, and you know it pissed him off. He straight out talked about it with the LA Times. And now you're going to turn around and sell it again. I mean, the fans are tripping. And I got to say, I'm co-signing this. My take. Everyone comment and let me know your take. This is flucked up. This is some foul-ish. I mean, I understand times being hard, but to just, when this was already a thing and your son passed away, you guys weren't in a good place. You weren't at his wedding. He flat out took it to the news that he was upset with this, and you're selling it. I don't know, that's crazy. And then let me know what you guys take from this clip here. Kobe speaking about parenting.
The responsibility, you know, we have 2 daughters and we have another one on the way. I just think that as parents, it's our responsibility to make sure we are educating our children, educating ourselves on how to protect our children and how to educate our children and set them up for success. Versus, as parents, I see this a lot of times where parents are just really hard on their children and pushing them relentlessly. You know, even if a son has an injury or something like that, they're yelling at the kid to get out there and perform. You gotta be tough, you gotta be tough. And sometimes, parents use me as an example. It's like, look, he played through this, he played through that, you gotta play through this. And it's like, dude, hold on, dial back, man. I'm a professional, this is my job, right? This is different, I'm not a 10-year-old kid, right? So I think parents must understand to put their kids first, the kid, not the sport first, right? The kid first. And I can't stress that enough.
Based on everything, what we're seeing going on now, what was going on before Kobe passed away and all this, you hear Kobe speaking here and it just feels like, man, he is directing a lot at his own personal experiences. You know, that he was pushed by his parents. And obviously, he turned out to be a great player, an amazing player, but you got to let people live their own life. You know, what do you say? Our job as parents is to educate our kids, put the kid first. So often, people have amazing careers, whether it's, we see this a lot in acting, right? Like a lot of those child stars that end up having all kinds of problems. Often, many of them end up running to escape those problems through deep rugs or other stuff like that. And then a lot of them, like this, not tied to Kobe, but a lot of them end up experiencing horrible things from the entertainment industry. That's a whole nother rabbit hole, a whole nother convo. You know what I mean? But the point is a lot of individuals we've heard, you know, because so many people look at all this fame like it's everything. But we've heard so many of these people come out and say that they would have rather had a regular life. And I don't know, just based on what Kobe's saying here, it sounds like he felt his parents didn't put him first, didn't put his happiness first, pushed him. And then, you know, he ended up becoming one of the greatest basketball players of all time. And then, you know, when he turned around and bought them a house, it wasn't good enough. And they tried to sell that ring that he gave to his dad. Ma got the replica, dad got the real one. Tried to auction it or sell it back in the day with some jerseys. He was heated about it. And then now, like, Kobe's rolling in his grave right now, guys. I think so messed up. You know, it's like a lot of us, I'm sure out there, have issues with our parents, with our fathers, with our mothers. And it's just crazy to hear all of this and take this all in and, you know that he gave his father that ring. And I don't know, you know, it seems like he was just battling with trying to be good enough, but hating his family at the same time is what it feels like to me. But everyone's tripping about this right now, and I don't think anyone is wrong to be. I wonder if Kobe's parents will respond to this. We'll have to wait and stay tuned for updates. Comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe and stay tuned for more music, news, sports, and more. It's Coffee. I'm out.